Well, as they say, storm's brewing. It's a hurricane out in the Gulf. Everybody's going nuts. It's not uncommon in South Louisiana to have to prep for hurricanes, and that's where I'm at right now this weekend. I went this morning and I waited in line to get gas. Today's Friday. The storm's not forecast to land until Sunday, and it was just declared Hurricane Ida. We're used to it. I went to the gas station, filled up the truck with gas, made sure I was full there. I got 15 plus gallons of gas in my generator. I've got Christine's battery that I'm using to start the generator, and a little 6,000 watt portable generator that will run. Keep the refrigerator going, keep the freezer going, keep things going that you might lose. We're used to it, but one of the things that's pretty interesting about Christine's history is that back in 2005, I bought her in July of 2005, and I'm in New Orleans. So as many of you might put together, in New Orleans and hurricanes, Hurricane Katrina was August 29th, 2005, and Hurricane Ida is now scheduled to make landfall on the 29th, the 16th anniversary of Katrina. So I bought Christine in July of 2005, just a little more than 4 weeks before Hurricane Katrina hit. So Christine rode out Hurricane Katrina in this garage. I had her up on cinder blocks, and she was jacked up off the floor. And me and my wife and my family, and we evacuated to Texas very late in the game, Sunday before it made landfall that evening, Sunday evening. But Hurricane Katrina passed and knocked a tree down that was where we planted that tree in place of the other tree, but the other tree was in my neighbor's yard. And when that tree went down, it fell and wiped out their garage, and then the trunk of the tree was leaning on this garage. But Christine was unharmed, except as most of you know, flood protection system failed, and in New Orleans area there was a ton of flooding, and we had as much as 8, 10, 12 feet in some areas, because a lot of places are below sea level. I happened to be maybe a mile and a half from where the flooding really started to get prevalent. We were lucky. We were very fortunate. We didn't have any flooding. We were evacuated for 3 weeks. We came back after 19 days, and we came back to power, electricity, cable TV, and internet, where just 2 miles that way, people were unable to live in their houses for 6, 9, 12 months. It was bad. So when I bought Christine, it was mentally challenging, because here I was with something that was as frivolous and materialistic as a 50-year-old automobile to go cruising, and we had people here that were fighting and struggling for basic needs. So when we first got Christine, we weren't able to enjoy her too much, and then when I finally did start putting her on the road, it kind of looked like flaunting something. So when we first got her, it was very difficult to enjoy. But over time, we've all gotten better. We've all done well enough, and we've all, we've recovered. We've survived. Rebuild New Orleans. That's what we've done. And now here we are, 16 years later. We're used to facing storms like this. We're used to facing these threats. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So anyway, this weekend I'm not going to get a whole lot done on the car. Pump the brakes a little bit. I think I'm going to try to get some things done today. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, who knows? Stay tuned.